Okay, so let's start a revision class on logarithm, and this is JAM 1979 question, and it was question number 42, and we are asked what is the log of 49 base 7 minus log 0.01 base 10, and this is log 49 raised to the power of a. So we need to solve this, and there are so many lots of logarithms that we need to apply here. Let's start by solving this. Now for base 49, we need to break it down to a particular, we need to break it down to another base, and that will have a new power. So we can now have log 49 is just like saying 7 times 7, and 7 times 7 is the same thing as saying 7 raised to the power of 2, and then base 7, and remember the 49 here has been replaced with 7 raised to the power of 2, but it still has a power, and that power is power of a. So we're going to have the a in a bracket here, power of a. Now we're done with that part. Now we now say minus. Now log for 0.01 is the same thing as saying 1 divided by 100. Same thing as saying 1 divided by 100, because if we divide this by 100 by moving the decimal point 2 places to the back, is we're going to have 0 here, then we fix a point, and then it will become 0.01. And 1 over 100 is the same thing as saying, it's the same thing as saying this 100 here, we can have it as 10 raised to the power of 2. Can have it as 10 raised to the power of 2. So it is the same thing as saying 1 all over 10 raised to the power of 2. And this one over 10 raised to the power of 2, if you take away the subtraction sign, we can have it as 10 raised to the power of minus 2. Okay, so here we're now going to have 10 raised to the power of minus 2. So we have 10 raised to the power of minus 2, and the base is base 10. All right, now solving this out, this becomes 2a. We know from the law of indices, the power here will now move, and the power will now move to the back of this log. So here it's going to become 2a. It will move to the back of the log, and we're going to have our log, and what we're going to have left is 7 log 7 base 7. So we have log 7 base 7. Now we are subtracting it, remember? So we now say minus. All right, so the power of 2 here will move to the back in the law of indices, and it becomes minus. Let's put the other minus in bracket that is moving down. This other minus, okay, this minus 2 here, minus 2, and then we have our log. We have our log, and then this becomes, we are left with 10 and 10. That becomes log 10 base 10. All right, so log 10, okay, base 10. Okay, and now from the law of indices, any log of a number to that same number as a base is going to be 1. All right, and we now have here as 2a now times, let's have it in bracket, times 1, because log 7 base 7 is 1. All right, now minus times this minus to become plus, and we now have 2. It's going to be 2, and of course, all right, so let's have the 2 first here, and log 10 base 10 is 1, so times 1. All right, so solving it out, 2a times 1 will give us 2a, and solving it as 2 times 1, let's have our plus, solving it out, 2 times 1 will give us 2, so 2a plus 2 is the answer. Let's look in the option, 2a plus 2, so the correct option is option D. All right, option D was the correct option. So what we just did here was for 49, we have to reduce it to the base, so that we can have a common base with this 7. Just try to reduce the base, and 49 was, we know 49 to be 7 times 7, and 7 times 7 is 49, so we now replace 49 here with 7 raised to the power 2. The power a remains, so we added the power a here, and 0.1, we know very well that 0.1 is 1 divided by 100. If we divide it, we are going to have it back to 0.01, and to replace the 100, because you have a power base 10 here, so what are you going to multiply together to have it? So that's 10 times 10, so that's 10 raised to the power 2. So 1 over 10 raised to the power 2 is the same thing as saying 10 raised to the power minus 2. So we replaced the 0.01 here with 10 raised to the power minus 2, and from the law of indices, the powers will come behind the log to multiply everything. So 2a being the power came behind this log, and then we were left is log 7 base 7, like we have here, base log 7 base 7. We brought down the subtraction sign, and the negative power came behind the log here, and we can minus 2 times the whole, that's log 10 base 10. And from the law of logarithm, we know that any number to that base of that number is 1. Like in this case, log 7 base 7 is 1. Same thing as log 10 base 10 is 1. So multiplying this out, 2a we had here and 2, so it became 2a plus 2, giving us option D. All right, so that is it. We proceed.